how to use a buttonholer foot for your machine. So this is your basic buttonholer foot. This is the part here that attaches to your machine, and then you'll have an adjustment piece on the side to make it for bigger buttons or for smaller buttons. And I will admit, when you're first using this, it is hella confusing. I had no idea when I first started. If your machine came with a manual, I highly suggest checking that out. So what you're going to do is, this is where your button goes. So this is the pretty button that I'm going to be sewing on a pair of pants. I'll link in the description of what pattern I'm using here. So you just stick the button in this little adjustment piece and make it tight. Now, if you're using a button that isn't flat and doesn't hang in there, you can just measure and keep it straight, but I will advise that that doesn't always stay, so it's best to actually use the button if you can. Okay, so now we're ready to pop it on the machine. It's going to clip into the little metal piece here, and this is going to go to the back of your machine. You're going to want to check your manual for the pattern that your buttonholer uses, because some might start at the top, some might start at the bottom. It's just going to depend on your machine. And as it goes, this part is going to do the sliding around, and that's what's going to give you the movement and make the rectangle buttonhole. So I'm just going to pop it on here, and now I'm good to go. I want to make a mark of where it is. So I do recommend doing a test on your buttonholer just to make sure you're comfortable with it and everything. But then once you are, what needs to happen is you need to first switch your guide here, your stitch determiner dial, buttonholer, and the length also needs to be at this buttonholer section here. And your width needs to be set to 5 or whatever your widest is. This just comes down from your machine. I've only done this on my machine, so I can't say if other machines are like that, but you're going to pull it down, let it click in place, and then you have to push it back. So it will click in slightly to the back, and that's how you know it's locked. If you don't have it pushed back, you're going to have a big mess on your hands. Trust me, I've done that. And so, the buttonhole. So mine starts at the bottom, so I want to line it up with my bottom of my mark there. And then you just go ahead and push your pedal. And there you have your buttonhole. So now all you do is you take your seam ripper and you snip there. It is a good idea to put a pin on each end so that you don't seam rip through the seam. Use my seam ripper, and you just pop it in there, and then you're going to slowly rip to the end. And there you have your buttonhole. And if you had a button sewed on, I don't, but I'll just use this for example, you just want to make sure that it pops through. Sometimes, sorry, take the pins out. Sometimes if you bump your lever that goes back and forth too soon, then it'll obviously make a smaller buttonhole than you actually need. It should be tight, because it will stretch once you use it more and more. So needs a little more ripping. Again, being very careful that you don't rip all the way through your seam or into your seam at all. And now I can push it through nicely. There it is. So that's how you make a buttonhole with a buttonhole foot on a sewing machine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this or if you're looking for something different. And I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.